Hello, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. Today is Wednesday, March 13th. It is 9:17 a.m. Eastern Time in the US. All right. I let's check. Now we're coming from a day CPI news yesterday. Were very kind of volatile market in the overnight session, in the pre-market. But what I can highlight, I guess the highlight of yesterday was how easy, how fast this gap was closed. It was closed really fast. Now this low, the daily low is, you can see what it is, right? You got POC, basically bought from POC, and then if I just make this smaller so I can see better, we can see how this market was bought, right? The pullback, the first rotation took the market back. You can call it opening. It was also very close to daily holdback. The day has some upside extension, so this holdback has moved higher. Another buying here, very close to the previous period, and then buying the breakout here. We can see what's happening here. Now, there's no significant excess at the highs here, nor at the highs here, but there is excess anyway. Something else I have noticed, also volume is decreasing, right? Volume is coming, even though we are in this rollover period, volume is decreasing, is lower and lower. That's one thing. And for these wide or big ranges that the market is having these days, I think the volume is not that much really. Okay, but that's just one. It is one piece of information. I think it's relatively important, but volume is not something that it's not an indicator, or it's something that tells me how healthy a market is, or a movement is, but it's not an indicator that has to be considered for any type of trading, kind of like a right away, right? It gives me gives me the status, how strong the movement is. In this case, we didn't have volume break, the break didn't have volume, and also now the market is running back to new highs. It's not having it either. Into the session, overnight inventory is balanced. You can see settle right at the center of this profile, the overnight profile. And it is very close. The market can make a new high today. Okay, that's one thing. When the market has these highs before, it just completed the movement. But these highs previously, if you remember, were made. This upside movement were made when the week was closing, either Thursday afternoon or Friday, right? And now, in the middle of the week, it's a fix. There is a lot of volume coming to these markets now. You know, we can see, for example, now June has over 2 millions. March is still high. You know, it's amazing. Tuesday are still high. Maybe today is going to be like half of a million, something like that. The nuance, there would be a nuance if this remains above 1 million. Now, how much? I am just checking the ES. Okay, these days are this week is really treacherous week. We have 60,000 here. Oh boy, we have way more now here, like 3 times, almost 4 times more than June here. So what I am doing, I check this chart only if I mean now, right? From now on, if I'm going to do any kind of options here. Because these ones are too expensive. This, for example, let's see. Just take the all-time highs. That's a 5200. Huh? The 5200 would be, well, one of those calls is 175. That's 175. It's not that much, right? Well, I would be risking 2 points there for the market today making new highs. I'm not saying I'm going to do that. No, I just tell you an example. But these ones, this 52, how much are those? Let me check if I can have those ones. Just for you to have an idea, right? March. Let me check. March 13. They are not here available. I guess the first one I have is March 24. What? Monday. Oh, Monday. Let's see. 5,200. Oh, 700. That's okay. What is 52? My bad. What is 52 here? Let me check. 53 points. That's really high. Okay. So it's prohibitive. It's just too high, too expensive. So that's why I have these ones here on the side. So now, if, for example, I have a reference here. I may aim make a new high, but what's the high? Making new highs here? It would be 52, right? And this one, 52, 56, 52, 66, 52, 56. That is 10 points. Okay, 10 points in this contract. I would be risking 10 points here versus 2 points here. Right? That's how I do things. Now, oh boy, 926. I only have for a few minutes here. All indices are making new highs. Okay, but watch out. Okay, I want you to check this thing, because if I correct this, if I adjust this to contracts, look at this chart. Okay, look at what happened. Nothing happened here. Okay, let's go here. Let's adjust this for changes. It's a completely different chart. This one's, but still I don't like how this. Oh, it is you have to do the current content. But look at this. Look at what's happening here. We have a high here. We have an all-time high here, right? But look at your charts here. This is the current content. This market is not making new highs. You know, it still hasn't made a new high. But and these times this is something I also learned from Jim. Right, we do these adjustments here. And I will check. What I do is I check which one is being, so by observation only, which one is the one the market is paying attention to. I don't know which one. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's the adjusted, sometimes it's this one. Alright, I never know that. From the charts, really quick, less than a minute. This unchanging in the monthly. This is something you have to do also every day. Now buying again from previous high, buying here. So the next one, now if this repeats, this one could be support. Or if this one fails, the logical place to buy will be here. Not me to buy, but traders will buy from those areas. What else? Big tech. Something interesting I also notice here is how this Apple, for example, has closed the gap. This is weakening. Amazon is weakening. Microsoft is really dangerous here. Now notice what's happening with Netflix and Meta, right? Now buying from trend lines very dangerous here. I know there was a correction and there was some rebalancing on Nvidia. Now, I am checking Apple. Apple is, this stock was moving the market, and now is the whole tech, right? Only these companies. All right. Market is open. Let's check if this market can trade outside of the range. Opening inside previous day ranges and advertisement for chop. They also chop are high. Lower volume. Just notice this. Nasdaq is opening the same way as it opened yesterday. But the context is different. We had a gap yesterday. We have significant gap. Now we are inside previous day range. Overnight inventory is balanced, very balanced. There was some back and forth here. I don't think this has I don't think the conditions of the overnight inventory are going to be significant right now. The market opened and shoot its way to the downside. It's trading lower. As soon as it opened, it's trading lower. Kind of like something like that happened. If I remember, where did that happen yesterday? right? That happened yesterday as well, right? A little bit here and then boom, just a break. But there was a gap yesterday, okay? There was a gap yesterday. Tremendous amount of long inventory yesterday. We don't have that today. What we have is weak trading, weak systematic trading here. Some weakness. I'm going to put this ones here. Not that one, but this level here as well, and this one is already here. Let's pull back low to high back. Okay. Value obviously was higher. The market had to have a big break to move value lower. It didn't, right? All right, let's see what this market does. The first opportunity, I don't want, this is an scenario I have, right? What about if this market takes yesterday's high out and then fails, right? Fall back inside previous day range. That's the opposite side of the range. And the other scenario is upside continuation. Right now, I don't see anything here. I'm going to record these volumes. Just, I guess this month, this is going to be the last time I'm going to do this. I have been recording this from the past, I guess, 2 years. $60,000, 221, 050. Now look at this. This is 40,000 and this is 4,000. This is 10 times less than this one. This is, I would say this is irrelevant now. Let me just check this one. You know, and I will, if there is any opportunity that can show up or appear here, or the market give us something, and if that, to minimize or to control risk, doing some options is also a way to do it. You got to know, trading options is harder than doing straight futures. It seems easy, The risk, for example, goes from 10 here to 2 points here. In the worst case scenario, I'm going to lose 2 points, right? If the market doesn't work as I expect to work. But that thing can, it is. You have, or we have to see the market the same way as we always do. If you have a strategy, if you have an opinion on the market, that doesn't change. The fact that the trade options doesn't change that. Everything remains the same. I don't use deltas or open. I don't know what deltas, betas, alphas, gammas. I don't know much about that. Now, again, buying from this, this is the late pullback from yesterday. Now, the action yesterday is to the upside. We have an action to the upside. This is the first rotation the market has. Actually, it only have one or two rotations. The low, this pullback low, is very questionable, and the action still is to the upside, but now it's weakening, right? One more tick and that's it. Okay, we have another one now. The upside, the action to the upside has ended now. And we're going to have rotation here, Who knows? There's some pressure here to the downside. There's a good volume here. Openings are like that. We have nothing clear. The market is aiming to this overnight low. When I say market, I mean traders, right? Traders are aiming to this low. Nasdaq has corrected all the weak lows, all the weak intraday lows that it had yesterday. Has also taken the nodes of volume that it has in the upper side. This one, for example, the next one is this. This is the ES, okay? This is not Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq has cleared all of this. This one is out now. This one is out as well. Alright, all the longs are now. All of those longs are now gone or can be getting underwater now. I mean, not hard to do anything here. Trying to remain calm. Of course, it's very hard to do it because there may be a break here, right? So I don't want to miss that break. I'd rather be short now. The market will give me. When I react to those emotions, you know, the inventory is negative. Most time, you know, most of the times I have bad days or I have losses. I have had losses when I follow those emotions. When I let emotions take control. Okay, I might see the market breaking, right? So what, right? So this one has been corrected. Now we have this one here, which happens to be also yesterday's POC. What is that? For example, what is that? That is 51.65. 51.65 is 6 points now. Overnight low has been taken. Ooh. Next thing to monitor is POC here. Did you see the spike when the market is made a spike to take the overnight low? If there is something serious to the downside, once this spike is, once this low is taken with the spike to the downside, if there is something serious, the market usually, in this case makes a rally, and then it works its way out lower here. It works. That's how these things, I'm not saying that's the rule, right? Written in stone, but that if there is something, if there's downside continuation, that is what usually happens. Volume starts to come, build volume on the lower side, and then it starts having some downside extension. So far, I will have taper on the upper side, taper on the lower side, kind of like a narrow range here. This is just an opening here. Next thing to monitor for downside continuation, POC. Yesterday's POC. Yesterday's POC here, right? Buying coming from overnight low, mechanical buying there. And bought from the low. Let's see if it has some downside. Oh, I don't like that, I did not like that. I didn't like the way how this was made. Just like pushing lower and like taking stops only. Stops. The stops that were here below, only those ones. I had a put here. I had this 5165, which is this POC here. I just scratched a trade there. I don't like this again. Okay, I will just let the market settle. Of course, as soon as I say that, the market, I see the market coming all the way down to here. Oh. Opening inside previous range is an advertisement for chop. The also rotation are also higher. Many times when we trade, and this is a bias we have, right? It depends what kind of mindset we have. Is we have a tendency, once we have a trade, we have a tendency to look for reasons for why the trade may not work. Okay, instead of focusing on the reasons why the trade may work. Okay, why the trade? Okay, the first thing I say, okay, is once this low has taken, the market will work its way down, right? Will work its way down and push this low towards this. In this case, this is the next level to monitor for downside continuation. You know, and then it works its way nice and easy to the lower side. The way how it made it is what I didn't like. What the positive or the negative, in this case, positive for the trade and negative for the market is the market open and just refuse to look to the outside. We have the all-time highs really close, and just open and boom. You know what? Screw everybody. Screw the highs. I am not interested in that. Nasdaq is getting really close to get to this reference. I mean, its reference is different. Let's check this out. Look at that. All these intraday weak levels have been cleared or repaired, and now it's getting really close to this level from, to the first pullback, right? That's a counteraction. That's the base of everything we had above here. For Nasdaq, I have been trying this market in a simulator. This is freaking hard. For me, it's really hard to trade this market here. It's just it just you may be right in your observations, but this has a tendency to overshoot. It overshoots too much. For example, this can be right. This is the technical. From what I'll be watching here, for example, is the action. What happened yesterday. This is very questionable. All this rally that happened last, this rotation that we had is very questionable. But I may see some signs to position myself to the downside, but I may position it here, for example. But this market could come all the way up here before before its next rotation. Yeah, and there's nothing here, for example. There's nothing here. They just do it because it can, right? It is hard for me to trade this. I was trying, but doing a sim, just doing a sim account. And I don't like this. Is not for me, or the kind of trader I am, the kind of trader I aim to be. I just don't like it. Before going live on that before trading capital there, I just don't like it, man. You can have really good days here. You can have really good days, but I guess you can lose it really fast as well. I don't like it. Doesn't give you time to to check. You have to react very fast. I just don't like it. It's too thin for me. I am speaking for myself. You may be different. You can have a different mentality. You can have a different personality. Maybe it's for you. And if it works for you, well, that's good, right? Good. Very good for you. Please let me know if you have any questions. Actually, I like this downside movement, man. Can you see this volume? We have this is 2 ticks. This is how much we have. What is this? 2 ticks? No, it is 1 tick. Ooh, and this is volume here. Now we have volume. I guess somebody mentioned high volume yesterday. 1000, 2000 is not high volume for the ES. Now this is it. We have good volume here. Still some pressure to the downside here, but you know, everything's new. Everything's negative. Some big. I want to see, like, if this builds sideways, or this start, or if this start to stack vertically. It's still the opening. Okay, this kind of observations don't have an impact. But I cannot monitor anything here, right? But the first thing I'm noticing is this is high volume. Okay, this is high volume here. This area, I don't know why I had. Oh, this was low, overnight low, right? This area here, this area of volume, you know, there's volume being added to this one here, and it's not insignificant. It is good volume. Notice that we have 10,000 here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 periods. Okay, 7 periods here, 10,000. Now, only in 1 period, we have that much, right? We have that much. That's the difference, right? That's something that got to be aware of. Oh, come on, man. Look at this volume here. Can one day be consequent with the previous day? Look at this. Yeah, it seems like we're going to have same as this day here. Same as Monday, which was on the lower side. It's 9:55. Oh, from yesterday there was no taper here, brother. Okay, this level here, once is a very weak, very questionable low, and there's tremendous amount of single prints here. Really good amount of single prints. There's a lot of single prints here. Okay, and there was no taper here. You know, there was tremendous amount of volume pushing the market lower, but it just died there. Okay, it just like was overcome here. And the overnight inventory has a lot to do. You know, it had a lot of relevance yesterday in this area. Okay, it was very long. Once that long inventory was corrected, things change. Now the market's taking a lot of time to come this way. Value or volume is coming below this area, below overnight low. Alright? Somebody's trying to break this market here. You know, there's a lot of pressure to the downside there. Will they success? Will they have success here? Or not? low volume here. I don't like this. Goddamn. We talk in the modeling about the scenario, not possibility of the market taking this high here and then checking, failing to make overnight a new all-time high, and then trading to the opposite side, starting rotation to the downside. None of those scenarios have played out. Okay, daily high has not. Yesterday's highs have not been taken. This area is very important. When another period starts, this will go away. Yeah, this is a current period. This will go away. But keep an eye on A for here, for example. Notice how the rates here, right? These rates are these 13,000. Gosh, that's a lot, man. That's a lot here. It has a lot of volume, a lot of pressure to the downside as well. This is good. Okay, this is good for what can happen. What's going to happen? I have no idea here. I have no idea. Remember, what I do is I trade what's happening, not what will happen. I don't know what's happening yet. This is the opening. Lower volume than yesterday, a little bit higher than Monday. Notice where this was. Okay, this is going to be maybe 4 or 5% lower. It is one thing having. Okay, come on, man. Now I am regretting why I have closed my boat here. Okay, and let's see volume here coming. Okay, volume below here building this area. Notice where this volume is, right? Way up here. This period did not check this one. It just, let's see if it starts building lower. Value is inside value. It's inside yesterday. And it's kind of like a significant area here. This can be an inside day. Being an inside day, the odds of rotation are high as well. But those are odds, right? Just odds, remember that. Those are just odds. Nasdaq has corrected then all of its intraday weakness. Now you are coming to POC. Come on, man. Right? Buying coming from here. Exactly. One tick from POC here. POC here. Nasdaq has retraced more than half of yesterday's range. The question there is, can it make it to the single prints? We are far from the single prints here. Remember this area, okay? This area here. This is where this reds here. And now check this out. Red here, this is high volume, right? We have histograms, but these histograms are relative to the current period, to what's going. This is red, but if I compare volumes, for example, this red here is has way more volume than the reds here. This has 2,000, and this one has 13,000. Any questions, comments? Please let me know. I'll be appreciated. I'll appreciate any comments or questions you may have. Okay, this has been corrected. And this is why I talk about Nasdaq here. Right? Nasdaq was aiming also to this pullback low from yesterday. I came all the way down to here, but before taking, it has a rally, almost a very huge rally all the way up to here. Now that's a lot, man. That's 20 points. How much? 30 points, something like that. Maybe even more than that. Before it had downside continuation. Now, what I'm checking here in this market, for example, is can this market make it to these single prints? There's a significant amount of single prints here. And what's happening here is there's nothing here. Look at the volume, right? The bulk of the volume of yesterday is up here. You have medium volume here and low volume here. If this market is going to trade lower, if there's some, some relative moderate pressure to the downside, it shouldn't have any issues going on lower here, because there's nothing here. The seller just comes and starts moving lower and lower and lower. It's not doing that. Inside, notice how value now is inside yesterday's. To move value lower than yesterday, this market will need a significant break, right? Has to break from here all the way down to this area for value to be lower, to move value lower. To move higher or overlapping to higher, it doesn't need much really. Okay, but if 3 or 4 periods trade here in this area, the wider it is, the harder for the market to move value higher. It is 10:10 a.m. And POC here happens to be also weak level, right? You know, there's a bunch of stops here, just below here. And the ultimate destination trade, all this movement down here, also has very questionable, very short-term trade that happened yesterday. Well, how much volume do we have? Overall, 36,000 here and 200. Ooh, like 6 times higher. Okay, I think for practical purposes, I would say that the all period has been completed. I have my doubts that this one will reach even 500k today. You got a really good one, good amount here. For anyone who's interested, Jim has a webinar today at 11. It's really nice information. He's advertising his courses. I guess he has, what is this, a primer coming? Field vision courses. What is that? This is, oh yeah, this is a primer that he's having. That's really nice. I didn't take any primer, but I did have this one. I had another nuance as well, and it's intensives. I don't know if he's going to have more intensives, but he's becoming, you can see him become better and better, man. It only took him 50 years, right? Not that much, really. When we trade, this guy here, this gentleman, he is one of our competitors. Right? We're competing against him as well. He's part of the market too. And you have seen the market as that. This business is like that. Right? It's highly, super hyper competitive business. People think markets as if you think the market is an ATM machine, man, you are set. A rude awakening there. Harsh awakening. It's not like that. Alright, this area here has been taken. Can you see the upside movement is gaining kind of like a momentum here? No? There's a lot of traders, those shorts that okay, this market is not working. Now they are being forced to call, right? They call, there's some short call in there. Notice where the market is being sold from, exactly a high, deep spirit high. and that's not a good sign for downside movement. More likely a whole session hard back, right? Very quiet market, man. Very quiet market today. Alright, I don't think I can do anything else here. I will keep watching the market. If I see anything, I will post it on Discord. Watch out. You can also join Discord. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to buy nothing. That thing is for people who wants to use market profile. The link is in Twitter. Twitter. What is the Twitter account? The Twitter account is this here at eme_SP500. I guess it's too complicated, right? That should make it easy. Why didn't the this is the description. This will take you to Discord. Alright guys. Very quiet market here. I wish you good the rest of the day. Stay safe. You have any questions or comments, just post it there, post it on Twitter. Be more than glad to interact with you. Alright, I want the rest of the day. See you. Bye.